Well, good morning and welcome back to my kitchen in northern Alberta. My name is Heather and today we're going to make a Philly confetti pie. I keep coming up with these tongue twisters. I just don't know where I get that from. Anna, judges, Miss Philly, and the Real Women of Philadelphia team, thank you for joining me once again in my kitchen. I am so happy to say this morning that all of our technology issues have been resolved. I'm so happy. Everything is going just fabulous. So we're going to make a Philly confetti pie. Now this is a pie that to me is really special. It's really rich. It's really decadent. There is no there's no calorie counting here today, girls. It's just, we're going all out on the calories. I think it sounds like a great pie. This inspiration came to me from a very, very old cookbook that I have. Years ago I used to cook out in camps on construction crews. And this recipe had to be shrunk down because there's no making one pie out in the camp. We would make 10 pies or 20 pies. This one fits within the time frame of being able to be made within 1 hour. And of course those guys aren't counting calories up there on the construction crew, and they wanted every calorie they could possibly get because they're working. They were working hard. So let's get started. We're going to make our jello first. So what we're going to do, 2 tablespoons of each color of the jelly powder. We're just going to get these stirred up and dissolved, and then we're going to add 1/8 of a cup, 2 tablespoons of cold water, and then we're going to get these in the fridge. I've already cleared a spot in the fridge for my jelly, because if your fridge is anything like mine, full of cream cheese. Alright, so we've got our jello in the fridge chilling. That's our first thing. Now we're going to make our crust. When I was out in camps years ago, I wasn't a good cook at first. I got better. One of the guys one day, he came to me with his piece of pie, but all the filling had been ate out of the pie because the crust was so tough. He says, "Can I have a refill?" That's when I knew I had to do something about my pie crust. So I actually make very, very good pie crust. That's a very well-known fact. But I've also got another recipe that I use, and I'm going to share that one with you right now. Okay, I just want to show you how quick this actually goes together. I want to show you how to put this pie crust pastry, because it's really crumbly and it's like, are you sure that's going to work? Okay, you just take and push this, all the crumbs, just push it up towards the top of the pie shell. You're not pushing it in yet. Just spread it around. So now just give it a little push. You don't want this like solid in here. You want it pressed in, but it doesn't have to be solid. Just nice and gentle until it starts to take shape. Take your time at it. This pie crust is not going to fail you. My family ate my test pie the other day. You know, we don't have dessert all the time. So when they saw this pie in the fridge, they just devoured it. They inhaled it. It was absolutely gone. Okay, that's it. See, it's not like really, really tough, but you know what? Give it a chance to bake, and you will be amazed at what happens. Bake it in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 degrees, and the rest of it I would throw in a baggie and throw in the freezer. Because you might not need 2 pies right now, but maybe one day you're going to need a pie shell really, really quick, and that, you just pull it out, ready to use almost instantly. Okay? Now we're going to put together our filling. So our Jell-O's in the freezer cooling. I am using the freezer because I do want to make sure that this is done in time. If I had all day to do this, I would not worry about it. And some sugar. I use the wire whip on the beaters. Now we're going to add 2 cups of cream. We want to do this slowly. If we don't do this slowly, we're going to have cream everywhere. I know, I've done it. Throw in our little bit of vanilla right now. And then this is going to mix for probably at least 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so here's our Jell-O. Isn't this pretty? So colorful. These 2 were in the freezer. Okay, and this one was in the fridge. So I want to show you, this is set. Just like that. Just run it through. Both directions. Okay, so on to the next step. We've got our pie crust cooled. We've got our Jell-O. It's set. It's got the fork drug through it, so it's all ready. We've got our cream cheese mixture started. We're ready for that final step. We don't want to do that final step until we're ready to into the fridge. Okay? It's got to set. It's got to set in the fridge, and it'll set quickly once it's in there. Come with me. So to this cream cheese mixture, we're going to add 1 cup of milk. And just incorporate that in. And 1 package that serves 4 of a vanilla pudding mix. Let's let that milk get mixed in there. Vanilla pudding mix. Just give it a quick little stir. May as well use the mixer. The next step, we're not using the mixer. We're going to do it by hand. Now, just fold. Fold gently. Work with. Now we can see it's starting to go pinky. So stop. Stop, stop, stop. Now into our cooled pie shell. It's so pretty. Leave it rough on top. Don't smooth it out. It's not a baby's bottom. Just leave it just like that. Hills, valleys, rough texture. Let's get that in the fridge. So we want to mix up for our topping on the pie. Yes, more cream. Remember what I said, there's nothing calorie counting about this today. This is sheer indulgence. So we've got 1 cup of cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, and this is a butterscotch schnapps. We're going to put our whipped cream into a piping bag. Here we've got our beautiful pie. I'm not a good decorator, but I can do this. Now I want big chunks of pecans. Some on. I don't want them chopped fine. I want you to be able to see what you're eating. I want you to be able to feel it, experience that taste on your tongue, that texture. It's food. It's got cream cheese. It's got sugar. All is good. Okay. I've got a teeny tiny little wee hole in the end of this piping bag. That's nice. This is the unforgiving part. You get what you get. Look at it. Oh, yum. Need some more around the outside edge? Maybe, maybe not. More in the middle? I don't know. Is there such a thing as too much? This is chocolate we're talking about here. Is there such a thing as too much chocolate? No. This is gorgeous. Okay, me and my chicken are gonna have some pie. Oh, where are you all my Facebook friends? Huh?